Hello and welcome back. You know what? Never mind.
St. Cloud Police Department, make yourself known! I think it's the next one.
Florida SWAT are in the middle of a multi-hour rescue operation after a deranged father just shot his wife in front of their own children.
Go! Go! We're gonna make sure we get everybody! Go! He's got a rifle, okay?
He got a rifle?
As far back as you can go.
In the middle of this chaos, police are racing against the clock to save the wounded mother trapped inside, leaving them with no choice but to get creative, even if it means using the shooter's own children to bring the standoff to an end.
Boys.
He already said he's not coming out until you guys kill him.
Oh yeah, he's in the hallway. He shot the drone.
Hold back!
This sort of shit really just shows how fucking brave police officers are. They're going into a house with a barricaded suspect that is shooting back at them with intent to kill. And this already also kind of sounds like suicide by cop, but not really.
Come on.
Probably just a mental health episode in reality. Oh, I've already shit my pants. Right. These guys, they protect and serve.
It's approximately 6 p.m. on a Saturday evening in an upper-class lakefront neighborhood in St. Cloud, Florida. Inside one of the homes, a heated argument erupts between 48-year-old Jose and his wife Lizvette, one that's about to completely spiral out of control.
What a shame. Oh, don't tell me this is the daughter.
911, what's the address of the emergency?
I think my dad just shot one over.
Oh, that's really sad. Immediately hung
My dad
up.
is upstairs with the gun. I don't know. He went back to the room. What is your mom? He just shot her. No, he shot her. He just shot her in my bathroom. How many shots were fired?
That's haunting.
After the call disconnects, the St. Cloud Police Department rushes to respond, immediately dispatching 20 patrol cars to the scene. From what officers can gather, 2 siblings...
20 cops. Sorry, not 20 cops. 20 cop cars. 20 police vehicles carrying probably at least 2 people each. That's 40 cops. They're taking this shit super seriously, as they should. Fucking good on this, whatever place this is, police department.
Just watched their father shoot their mother, and they could be his next victims.
And yeah, of course.
The first to arrive is rookie
Good on the
officer
kids.
Garnesh, with only 6 months of experience. And as he steps out of his car, he's walking straight into the line of fire.
He's a rookie.
Go inside. Get inside your house.
Oh, I hope this man is okay. And he got the long gun. Get it, Officer Badass.
Ganesh, hold there.
Oh no, it was the other guy. Never mind.
Have the
Quiet sound, Mr.
1027
Quiet time,
and the
taking
neighbor
care-
step
Oh, of
out
course.
and come
They
immediately
should take
north.
this shit seriously.
All the way at the corner on the left is going to be the target residence. 1027 is one house to the north. One house towards us.
Officer Garnesh and his partner are positioned roughly 70 feet away from the active shooter's house, waiting for backup. Moments later, additional units arrive, along with K-9 quickly surrounding the home from both the east and west.
Popper!
Leading the operation is Sergeant
They got the
Patrick
bug
Mannix.
out.
With nearly a decade in law enforcement and awards including Hero of the Year, he's earned a reputation for doing whatever it takes to protect innocent lives. So, knowing a civilian hostage may be
Please don't let
critically
any of the
wounded
officers get
inside,
hurt.
Mannix understands the clock is working against him. So he quickly devises an extremely bold strategy, completely unaware of the danger he's about to send his men directly into.
This is why I love Dr. Insanity, because it produces so many different points of view, so many different angles to look at these scenarios, and tells us the accolades of police officers that have done good things or people that have done good things. It's like you get the whole picture and you can get the whole idea of what happened. I fucking love this channel so much. Genuinely.
The sergeant's plan is straightforward, but far from simple. Rush in, take the active shooter by surprise, and get the 2 children and their wounded mother out, all while ensuring no civilians or officers are injured. But as Mannix and his team approach the house, the shooter inside has a plan of his own. One that doesn't involve surrender, but instead drawing officers into a deadly ambush.
Yeah, I'd imagine he's barricaded inside somewhere with a clear line of sight of the front door, so as soon as someone steps in, bang to the head. Actually, let me get my gun out. I'm gonna help officers! A genuine question by police dogs. A police dog's one guy trapped inside. It doesn't seem like he has a way to escape. So I would I can't say for certain, but when it comes to police dogs, usually they're used for 2 things. The deterrence and getting people on the ground to stop, because you have a German Shepherd, no less, biting your ankles or your arm, typically your arm, so that, you can't do anything. And the other option is to sniff someone out and follow them so that they can't get away. And for something like this, for a barricaded suspect, I would imagine it's a case of if they do manage to get a way in where they can get the dog in safely, or they can get him out, they're going to use the dog to make sure he gets on the ground and stays the fuck on the ground. Like, he's on the ground, he ain't getting up if there's a dog biting his ankles. Literally from what I understand, police dogs are, I was going to say designed and bred, neither of those are true. They are trained to bite hard, but only draw blood if they need to. Generally, they don't draw blood, but they can, because obviously it's a dog biting you. It's going to happen. But yeah, they're mostly used as a deterrent and a way to get you to stop. Much like how a cop can punch you if you are resisting to get you to stop. I've seen it before in cop body cams, an officer punching someone in the ribs to get them to cover that spot so they can get their hands behind their back. Yeah, hard breed ankle biters. German Shepherds are used for a reason, because they're incredibly intelligent, they have a great sense of smell and hearing, and they have some really gnarly jaws. They are terrifying dogs, but they're also absolutely beautiful dogs in the right hands. If they are trained well, they're brought up well, and you give them kindness, they are beautiful dogs. I've had a Rottweiler cross German Shepherd, one of the best dogs I've ever owned, and I've had a purebred German Shepherd. She was also great, unfortunately taken before her time. That was many years ago, though. Call the criminals doggy treats at this point. Really. Especially because after that, they get so much praise, treats, and attention and love. Fun fact, canine units can actually be given medals and awards for, say, getting a shot. Like getting shot in the vest or getting shot in the body and surviving. They can get medals and awards for that and accolades. And beautiful steak dinners. And there are I've seen videos of canines be their retirement, and they have a whole celebration for them. It's so wholesome. Maybe that's what I'll find next is canine celebration videos, because I think that'd be a fun one. Yeah, canine as well. Canine units are treated as proper officers. They're treated the same way as these humans right here.
Hold on, I think it's the next one.
It's not the next one.
Shots fired! Fall back!
Yeah, fall back, because they don't know where the shots are coming from, so anyone can be shot from any direction at any time. Good dog, good
Sorry, can you make sure I don't have any blood on me anywhere? Because he's shot at me. I didn't feel anything, but alright.
The shooter fires, but the round strikes the door instead, miraculously missing Sergeant Mannix by less than an inch. But as Mannix and his men retreat to cover, a critical problem remains. Officers have yet to secure the south side of the property, which leads directly into a nearby park. Yeah. However, rushing over there now would expose them to gunfire from the numerous windows surrounding the home. So, faced with this reality check, Mannix is forced to rethink the strategy from the ground up. With tension rising by the second, SWAT finally arrives on scene along with a sniper and a drone operator, giving Mannix his best chance yet to contain the shooter. And, as fate would have it, the most dangerous assignment, securing the back of the house, falls to Officer Garnesh. So with a wounded mother and 2 children still trapped inside, this rookie officer is about to face the most dangerous moment of his career.
I hope that man is okay. I hope he comes out okay.
Come on.
Again, he's a rookie with 6 months on the force. Is that a tiny magazine, or we just have a really low body cam here?
Backyard's fenced off.
Which is a good sign, means it's gonna be hard to jump.
Make sure we got him up there.
So did Brian make it?
Back here.
That's me.
Who? Oh, the previous video? No.
Resident 2760. This is the St. Cloud Police Department. Come out with your hands up.
I'm gonna duck down here and cover the. I don't like standing right there.
Yeah.
This is the St. Cloud Police
You taking your
Department.
top?
Yeah.
Come out with your hands up.
You just hold low like that.
Interesting angle. But if it works, it works.
As Officer Garnesh continues issuing commands, SWAT has now surrounded the house from all directions, while a sniper maintains visual on the front entrance. And for the first time since the standoff began, police finally have gained the upper hand.
But the
With
kids
the
are still
standoff
inside.
closing in on the 1-hour mark, one officer decides it's time to deploy a drone, hoping to locate both the shooter and the wounded victim inside. But what seems like a smart tactical move is about to escalate the standoff even further.
It's gonna aggravate him, isn't it? It's 5 stars IRL. No, it's not 5 stars yet. 5 stars is when the military rolls in. Oh, interesting.
I'm getting ready to put the drone up.
I've never seen a police drone before. That's actually kind of cool looking. Oh, cool. You actually get visual.
You see him?
That is a
Oh yeah,
shitty
he's in the
camera.
hallway. He shot the drone.
Damn. He's a good
He's
shot.
all the way down the hallway with
Or it's just a
light
lucky
going
shot.
on a rifle. It looks like a rifle.
I would imagine it's all there. And it's a VR drone too. That's cool. I guess technically AR.
But you can see through the front door. You can see him. Yeah.
Despite successfully locating the shooter, the drone is shot down, making the suspect even more agitated. But even more concerning, there has still been no update on the 2 children inside or their injured mother until now.
I don't think the mother's surviving.
Officers notice movement, and within seconds, the entire scene descends into chaos.
We're sending people from the house just north down the street towards ULT.
LT, they're sending people our way.
Why?
Don't let anybody leave. Mike, it's coming.
Get him, go.
Why would you send them down the street, not up the street?
264 Nautilus being evacuated.
Stay right here, buddy. Stay right here.
Go. We're gonna make sure we get everybody. Go. Get behind the cars. Get behind the engine. Come on. You're not going to. Stay with me. Stay
Yeah,
behind
good
this.
officer.
He's got a rifle, okay?
You got a rifle?
As far back as you can go. Please, just stay behind vehicles.
Yeah, because
Amid the
they can't have
chaos,
them leave the
officers
scene.
successfully evacuate the captive children and nearby families, rushing them behind cover several houses away. A 10-year-old boy and his 24-year-old sister tell officers that the shooter inside is their father, Jose Fontanez.
They got out.
And the woman who was shot is their mother, Lisbeth Figueroa. And despite being terrified and shaken, both children are still willing to help. Unaware, they're about to become the key to the entire operation.
Holy.
With time quickly running out for the children's mother, Sergeant Mannix shifts his focus towards making direct contact with Jose, hoping negotiators can convince him to surrender before anyone else gets hurt. But interestingly, officers are about to realize the only people capable of reaching the father and finally bringing the standoff to an end are his own children.
Are we trying to get that number for him?
How are you gonna do that?
They keep asking for it, but I don't know if they ever came through.
And talking down with the kids? I don't think that's gonna work. He already shot his wife.
The officer was telling me, the one that is outside my house, I'm the next door neighbor. He was telling me that if we got his phone number.
So
Brother, I think you can put the kid down. She does not look comfortable.
Okay, does anyone have a number for Jose?
Yes.
Okay, can I get the number?
T-shirt should have it.
What does your dad do? What is his job?
He builds like boats.
Okay, how many guns does he have?
They have one that said they had a license for.
Is it a pistol, a rifle?
I'm not sure.
It's a
handgun, bigger gun?
Yeah.
Handgun? Okay.
Oh, it's just a
Does he have
handgun?
military experience?
no.
Thank you. And where are you at?
All right, thank you. Give me 1 sec. Stay right here, okay? Dad's in construction.
So he's a boat builder that has a handgun, is a pretty good shot, and is licensed, but has no military experience. So he's just kind of like, I guess, flying by the seat of his pants with all this. Interesting. Again, these kids are awesome. Absolutely baller. How's it going, Wolfen? Welcome in. Welcome in. Boy, you caught us in the middle of cop slop, or as I prefer to call it, really good body cam and true crime.
He has one single handgun. No military, no law enforcement experience.
Do we know who should be in the house?
They said, I think mom, but I'll double check.
Find out who
I've got his number. Okay. Who's supposed to be in the house?
It was me and him, the dog, and my mom and the father.
Okay, so only people in there right now should be your mom and your father.
Yes.
Thanks to the rescued children, police have now learned crucial information about Jose, not least his phone number. So with a direct line to Jose finally established, negotiators would attempt to initiate contact, only to encounter an obstacle they never saw coming.
If you want to try and make contact, that's fine. I don't know if he'll answer.
I doubt. He said mom or daughter said she wasn't answering to him. We'll try, but... Hey, Jose. This is Patrick at St. Cloud Police Department. How you doing? I believe we have...
Did he hang up?
Jose, can you hear me? Oh, English? Okay. Any English at all?
Sure, what do you need?
You need Spanish? Okay. Un momento, okay?
He was shooting at the cop.
To our neighbors.
Did Dad speak any English?
He doesn't speak any English.
Oh, that's not helpful.
All units on task. I need one Spanish.
That definitely makes it way harder. Hey, Jose, wanna hop on Fortnite? Wanna get Victory Royale?
I'll send him now.
Come on, we're gonna hit duos. We're gonna hit the towers.
I'll cover for now. All right.
Just as officers believe they're finally making progress, they discover their suspect doesn't speak any English. It was already a stroke of luck that Jose answered the officer's call in the first place. But now, they're forced to wait even longer for Officer Colon, a Spanish-speaking officer, to arrive on scene. While they wait, investigators can't afford to sit still, so they turn back to the children for answers. Because if they can uncover Jose's motive behind all of this, they may be finally able to understand how exactly to stop him. But before we get to that, I used to just keep all my money in my bank account, not really thinking it was possible to grow it, without having to wrap my head around all the different investment and saving strategies. But then I realized there was a much simpler way.
I mean, if I were in America, I would probably own a gun too.
Chime is the #1 most loved banking app that makes saving simple, especially with their high-yield savings account. Whether you're saving up for a new purchase you've wanted for a long time,
honestly,
or for a weekend trip, Chime makes it simple. See, the national average savings rate is 0.38% APY, which is basically nothing. But with Chime's
probably not a very good conversation to get into because it can get very political.
APY, about 9
just say fuck because Jose only speaks Spanish.
If you had $10,000,
I mean, again, I did because you know,
$38 in a year.
what the fuck are they gonna do if they can't get him to speak, get him to return conversation? And yeah, I'm speaking over because we're gonna cut this out.
Automatically send part of every paycheck into savings or turn on roundups, so every purchase automatically adds a little extra to your account. There are no monthly fees or
is this one of those cashback things?
So more of your money stays yours. And unlike some savings accounts, your money isn't locked up. You can access it anytime. Chime card also gets you 5% cash
Volume in the
back
video
on
very
category
close,
of
by the
your
way.
choice,
Oh shit, okay.
which helps on the spending side
Like
too.
right now
And you
or
can switch your
before?
category every month if you want.
Because that is very handy to
Chime is
know.
offering a $200 bonus when you open up a new Chime checking account through my link, chime.com/DrInsanity, or just click the link in the
I'm guessing
description
before it was
below,
really
or
loud.
scan the QR code on screen. With that said, let's return.
Okay, I'll just do both. Now is less bad. Okay, so I'll raise it only a little bit. Yeah, now it should be bad. Trying to figure all this shit out with my new mixers. It's been interesting, but hopefully this is better. Please let me know if the audio is good. Anyway.
To the scene where officers are about to uncover crucial information that will finally shed some light on Jose's motives.
Skip the tutorial. I didn't skip the tutorial. I just don't know how to get the audio of everything matching perfectly because it never wants to be perfectly normal.
So originally, who was the first person to call though?
I really don't know. I just heard. I heard.
Okay, so you two are in the house with mom and dad originally. You guys heard shots and then you guys left, or?
I ran upstairs. You were screaming for my name. You shot in front of me.
What did you see exactly?
I saw my mom running, telling him to stop. Him behind her. I don't understand what was going on. I thought it was a fake gun that he was shooting her with. Until I saw her and the blood. She had a trip tomorrow.
I don't think she's going on that trip.
California for work.
Oh shit.
So I had to do her nails. We were talking, and she was telling me about fighting.
I wonder why she wanted to go on that, or had to go on that trip.
And why he was fighting, that he was accusing her of cheating, like always.
According to Jose's daughter, the attack on their mother was the result of weeks of paranoia over Lizvette's alleged affair with her boss. Paranoia that became so intense, Jose had begun stalking Lizvette and even secretly placing recording devices in the home. And with that, detectives realized that if Jose is capable of snapping and shooting someone over unconfirmed accusations of cheating, reasoning with him will be incredibly difficult, even with a Spanish translator present. Nevertheless, they have to try.
45 minutes.
Approximately 1 hour and 15 minutes into the standoff, Officer Colin finally arrives on scene. But as he prepares to make contact with Jose, he has no idea the shooter is about to make officers question everything they think they know about the situation and who they're truly up against.
Jose, can you hear me? Jose?
Jose, no oye. Jose, soy oficial Colón con el Departamento de Policía de San Clau. ¿Tú estás bien? ¿Tú estás bien?
Yo estoy bien, sí, ¿qué pasó?
Ok, pues...
What the fuck you mean, what happened?
¿Qué es lo que está pasando adentro?
I'm glad the Spanish office is able to actually get through them, though.
¿Quién más está dentro de la casa contigo?
Un nene pequeño aquí.
¿Un nene pequeño?
A small child.
Okay, how old is the child?
¿Y cuántos años tiene el nene?
10.
¿Y cómo se llama el niño de 10 años? Ok, José, ¿tú puedes caminar hacia afuera de la casa, donde nosotros?
¿Para qué? ¿Para que me cojan?
No es para que te cojamos, es para hablar contigo sobre lo que está pasando porque no sabemos. José, escuchamos.
Come on, Doug, we have no idea what that means.
So, lo que queremos saber es que esté todo el mundo bien y para cerciorarnos de eso queremos ver a todo el mundo, ¿entiendes?
Esa es la televisión que está prendida.
Esa es la televisión que está prendida.
The television is on? What?
No sé, en verdad, no sé, que tengo la mente ida.
Mind is gone. I can tell your mind is gone, buddy.
José.
The fuck?
¿Me escuchaste, José?
Sí, lo escuché.
¿Vas a salir para afuera?
No sé, dame un break a ver.
Jose makes the bizarre claim that the gunshots officers heard were actually coming from the television inside the house.
Yeah, explain the bullet hole in my drone then.
Despite police witnessing him fire multiple rounds,
get him to bite his ankles.
He also insists his 10-year-old son is still inside the home. The same boy officers had just helped escape with his sister moments earlier. It quickly becomes clear that Jose is either desperately trying to manipulate police or is deeply detached from reality. Either way, negotiators don't challenge his lies and instead continue trying to convince him to step outside.
I would probably say, for the sake of keeping it safe for everyone involved, you'd go for the assumption that he is on the deeply detached from reality side of things. Basically, take the worst possible route so that you can make judgments according to that. Because if you go the safer route of manipulation, not great, but you'll probably make a different plan around that instead of the detachment from reality. So it's probably best to go like, this man's insane. Let's work as if he is insane. I think he asked in a sense that he is a bit in shock, but still fucked up. I mean, it doesn't really make much sense. I was watching cops love so realistic it shut down the drone. Yeah, the gunshots, they sounded so real, it magically manifested a bullet in the drone.
But as the call drags on for the next 20 minutes, their worst fears are slowly becoming a reality. Jose has no intention of surrendering. By now, the standoff has begun taking a visible toll, not only on the officers, but also on Lisvette's children and friends who anxiously wait on the street, knowing that every wasted minute could cost the innocent mother her chance at survival.
That's all I've been thinking about.
Unsurprisingly, tensions are about to boil over as one of Lisvette's close friends begins confronting officers over their strategy.
I'm not telling you how to do your job, but can you all go in?
So there's a whole set of situations we have to follow, okay?
But the longer it takes, the longer she's gonna bleed.
I hear you. We have to be careful. Because then if we start having this...
He already said he's not coming out until you guys kill him.
At this point, I totally understand where she's coming from, but at this point, it's a case of keeping everyone that is provably safe, while not risking the lives of the officers. It's trying to mitigate as many casualties as possible. And if there's already a casualty, unfortunately, she's a little below the list. Still a priority, but below the list, because they need to find the gunman, apprehend the gunman, make sure he can't be a danger to anyone else, and then secure the scene, and then get her help. There's a whole list of things they have to do. And because they have people that need to be watched over and kept safe, they need the officers to stay safe as well, so they can take this man into custody. They can't just barge in all willy-nilly, have 3 officers get shot and probably killed. And yeah, it's damage control. And the damage is in the house. Keep that contained while making sure they can, or trying to find a way. It's like a puzzle. You don't have all the pieces to the puzzle, but they need to somehow put it in a way that it will kind of work. And then when they finally get that final piece of being able to go in or finding a way to get in, you put that in and then it all resolves, hopefully, well. Also, if he causes a ruckus, the children and bystanders will be in danger too. Yeah, exactly. If they barge in and he starts blasting off round after round after round, who knows what could happen outside the building? One could go out a window and hit a child in the shoulder or in the face. And congratulations, now you have a casualty. Granted, that is why they're down the street. But you still don't want 28 officers firing rounds into a building. It's incredibly dangerous. Again, not to downplay her concerns, because they are incredibly valid concerns, and it's all I've been thinking about the entire time. But it is a case of there's nothing else we can do. We have to make sure everyone remains safe and find a way to get in safely so that no one else gets hurt. And it's very easy to miss that line, and it's so frustrating. I get it, but
Okay, can we get an ambulance now? Please.
I understand.
Please.
There isn't an ambulance nearby.
Tenemos que cerciorarnos que
There's
podamos.
nobody else in there, I promise you. I just need somebody to get there. She's bleeding.
But take a breather. Just take a breather, okay?
She's bleeding on the upstairs, and the longer it takes, the less is the chance she has.
However, think of it like this, right? let's say he brought one of his buddies and had him away in there, and if we, if he did, right? We don't know that for sure.
He came along.
Yeah, exactly.
And if say
He came along. He was coming in. I understand that, but we don't know that. We everything we base off.
Start sending officers to Sabre, now they die. It's gonna be a whole other battle just to get around now.
Exactly.
As officers desperately try to calm the furious crowd, negotiations with Jose appear to be going nowhere. So Mannix begins coordinating tactical preparations for the worst-case scenario. Believing Jose is becoming increasingly restless inside the house, and with no update on Lisvette's condition, a dangerous confrontation may soon become unavoidable. Their next moves must ensure the victim is saved, no officer is injured, and ideally that the suspect is taken into custody.
That's what they want to do, and the order of operations is take him alive. If that can't happen, take him dead. Make sure the injured person is okay and get them out. If that can't be done, then just secure the scene and make sure everything is safe. So there's so many moving parts. You can't get it all to work perfectly. It's so I can imagine the officer's frustration of we need to get in there and help this person and get this fucker into custody, but we can't because people might get hurt.
Hey, with the three of us here, let's go over
frustration
in case he does come out, because we are contact.
Because my game of brain is like, fuck it, we bum rush in there.
I need one lethal, I need one hands, and one verbal.
I'll do verbal.
Wager's got verbals. I'll take
lethal.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes she's just fucking no ideal scenario. I mean, that's probably what they're gonna have to do is just go in and kill him.
Walking this way, Porterfield, you're gonna stay deadly. Cologne, you're gonna switch to less lethal. Jess, you're gonna go hands with him. Got it? Yes. And you're gonna go voice.
Yeah, so they've got a smattering of options to choose from.
You know what kind of rifle is it?
A loud one.
A loud one. Helpful.
So whatever we do, we are not leaving this position. Got it? Even if he comes out, runs back in, we are not leaving.
What was that, Wager?
I said if he starts fighting with him on the ground and we see there's nothing visible in his hands, I'm gonna sling this taser.
With Sergeant Mannix's plan now set.
Sling it basically meaning I'm gonna put it to the side of back of my body, let it go, pull out the taser and tase him.
In motion,
because
officers hold their positions, waiting for the green light on whether Jose will surrender or whether they'll be forced to escalate the situation and make entry. But unbeknownst to Sergeant Mannix, he's no longer at the center of what happens next, as the final phase of the standoff is about to be initiated not by him, but by Jose's own son.
What? Was the kid gonna run back in?
At this point, with Jose continuing to resist police commands, his daughter attempts to call him herself, desperately trying to convince him to surrender. But the call goes unanswered. Then Jose's 10-year-old son tries calling him, and this time, the call connects. The father and son speak for several minutes before Jose suddenly hangs up. Although it's unclear exactly what was said, moments later, Jose calls officers back with an update they never saw coming.
Jose, ¿me oye? Oficial Colón otra vez. Ok, ¿estás bien?
Sí.
¿Por qué tú...?
Yo me voy a entregar.
Oh.
¿Te vas a entregar?
You want to surrender.
Ok, José, hazme caso. Cuando salga para afuera, sal con las manos arriba, ¿ok?
¿Dejo las pistolas aquí?
Deja las pistolas ahí mismo.
The guns, more than one,
vas a salir por la puerta de frente sin armas, sin nada, ¿ok? Si te puedes quitar la camisa, mejor todavía.
Against all odds, Jose suddenly says he's ready to surrender. With adrenaline racing for everyone on the scene, officers hold their position from all directions, while the sniper watches over the front entrance, anxiously waiting for Jose to emerge.
The amount of gun barrels that would be on that door, it'd basically be like a fucking shower of bullets if he tried anything funny.
But after everything that's happened, police have no way of knowing whether he's telling the truth or setting up one final ambush.
Only wager on verbals.
Let them know that.
Only wager on verbals.
Yeah, literally a firing squad if he does anything silly.
His exit.
He ain't coming out that front door.
Stop! Hey, you guys get it off!
But did he actually come out?
Put your hands out! Put your hands out!
Oh my god, he actually is out. shit. They got him. And now it's to secure the house. This is the least you fucking deserve,
After
asshole.
nearly 2 hours of gunfire, failed negotiations, and uncertainty, Jose finally surrenders and is placed in the back of Officer Garnesh's patrol.
Can we like turn off the body cams for a minute? Rough him up a little bit? Yeah, just like rough him up just a wee bit. Yeah.
Patrol car
I'm
to
joking.
be transported
I
to
do
the
not
St. Cloud
condone
Police
that.
Department.
But he
even with the
deserves it.
shooter out of the picture, the scene is
Giant
far from
piece of
over.
shit.
With the children's mother still somewhere inside the house, officers finally prepare to make entry, only to
100%.
realize they're too late.
Yeah.
As officers move through the home, up the stairs, and into the bathroom, they make a devastating discovery. The children's mother, Lizvette, lies deceased beside 5 spent 9mm casings in a pool of her own blood. Standing beside her body, officers are left wondering whether they could have done things differently, and whether entering sooner might have ultimately changed the outcome. As the scene is being secured, Jose has already arrived back at the station and is placed inside an interrogation room. Interestingly, as he waits for a Spanish translator to arrive, he lies across the table as though he is the victim, the one who has been wronged. When the translator finally arrives, Jose largely confirms the story detectives had already heard from his daughter. According to Jose, 2 weeks earlier, he placed a recording device after becoming convinced Lizvette was cheating with her boss. Jose claims he heard another man's voice on the recording, fueling his paranoia and rage up until the day of the shooting.
You don't, even if that's the case, you don't fucking shoot them. You file for a divorce, you separate, or you just talk it out. I don't care what this man's excuse is. Throw him in prison forever. That's not a fucking excuse. There is no excuse for, oh, I thought my wife was cheating on me, so I put a fucking bullet in her.
Same day, Lizvette was preparing to leave for a work trip. And though Jose admits to shooting his wife, perhaps most revealing of all, he tells detectives he never retrieved the weapon from the bathroom because he didn't want to look at her. Following this harrowing interrogation, Jose is charged with first-degree premeditated murder, along with 2 counts of attempted first-degree murder of a law enforcement officer. As of June 2026, he remains in custody, awaiting a trial date. And while this case left Florida shaken with how jealousy and insecurity transformed a father of 2 into a cold-blooded killer, our next case takes us to Maryland.
For the next case. Yeah, that gun was pink. I think that was her gun. Because, look, forgive me for being the mildest bit of a like, color gender person. I hate it, but let's be real. If there's a pink gun and I would imagine a woman would be more interested in buying a pink gun than a sleek black gun. I would imagine it was her gun and he took it and turned it on her. As much as I fucking hate that. Also bodyguard. And it looks like a really small pistol. Yeah, no, he definitely, like, I genuinely believe that it was her gun from her bag and he turned it on her. Because he did also say guns plural. Not necessarily, I just see aggressive guy called Jose owning a pink gun. Look, I'm stereotyping a little bit, but I see it as a very strong possibility. It looks like a very small gun, and it's pink wrapped, and it's got bodyguard on it. I would imagine it's a 9mm, very light, very compact, something you could fit in a bag or a handbag, something you could carry around, you know, for personal protection.
Hi, Editing Desk here. So I did a little bit of looking into the weapon just out of my own curiosity. It appears to be a Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 2.0 chambered in .380 ACP. It is definitely a very small pistol designed to be used for personal protection. So it is highly likely that the weapon he used to kill his wife was in fact her own gun for her own personal protection. So that's fun.
So speculating here, he took it from her purse, and shot her with it in a fit of rage because it was the first gun he could find or think of. And I hate that. I don't want to look at this giant piece of shit. Well, that was sad. Yeah, she was probably already dead before the cops even got there. I would imagine, which is unfortunate, but there's not really anything they could do. There was nothing they could do to get to her quicker if he refused to come out. And going into a house with an active gunman is a recipe for death. It basically becomes a death box, because he could be hiding behind a corner. As soon as someone peeks the gun around the corner to clear a room, he just pops out and puts a bullet in someone's face. Like, it's too dangerous. You see in like movies and games and shows all the time, like a group of elite soldiers going in, Bravo 6 going dark, clearing the floor, moving to floor 1, like all that sort of shit. It can happen for sure, but for this sort of thing, it's way, way, way too dangerous, because there's so many different variables going on that you have no idea what's happening. Never corner peek. And I mean, you have to clear a room somehow, but the way you usually do is you get 2 people on one side of the door, you get one person to clear one part, and then another person to clear the other part, and then you sort of like go in, check the corner, and then check the other corner at the same time. It's hard to do I think it's called a scissor clear, I think, or something like that. I don't remember the specifics, but that was sad, but interesting. Again, I love Dr. Insanity. He has a lot of really, really good insight into these situations, and I love the way he presents it. And it is very unfortunate that the children are now without any parents, because I imagine, hopefully, it means Florida. They usually pass judgment pretty hard, so I'd imagine he's going to get life in prison. Hopefully. I hope he gets life in prison, which means the kids no longer have parents. No longer have any parents, and they are now subject to the American foster system or orphan system, which is really, really sad. And hopefully, at least, all the assets become the sole possession of those kids. Hopefully. Maybe they have family. They might go to family. Hopefully. I don't know. Anyway, I don't leave this one on a sad note. The kids are safe. The motherfucker is in jail. He is where he deserves. And hopefully the kids can move past this over time. She was 24. Oh, well then if she's 24, the kid will either go into custody of her or family. Probably family. I imagine they'll live with uncles, if not orphans. Yeah. It does depend on a lot of different factors, but let's hope they don't end up in the foster system, because that is generally not very good. Oh, hey, there's a vacant lot here. They built a house on that. Sorry. Anyway, thank you for joining us, YouTube. This was an interesting one. Again, I love Dr. Insanity. I will actually quickly paste the link to you guys. Go check out the original. Go show some support to Dr. Insanity. Makes amazing content. Very, very good. I love his stuff. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you all very much for joining us. Twitch chat. Say bye to YouTube. Bye. Hopefully you'll join us next time over here on Twitch. I'd love to see you here. Bye. If you're new around here, consider subscribing. I upload daily. Check out all the links in the description. I greatly appreciate it. Be sure to suggest other things you'd like to see me react to down in the comments or over in the Discord, which you can find in the description. Thank you very much to my patrons. I love you guys. Be sure to follow me on Twitch, because I stream twice a week, every Wednesday and Friday, and on Sundays for reactions as well. But that's gonna do it for me. I thank you all very much for your patronage.